We're live. Welcome to CKSK. Today we're going to cook lunch for little Liam over there. We got Liam here. It is lunchtime. We're going to cook some lunch. I'm going to turn this hood off. You ready, Liam? You hungry? Okay, fantastic. All right, let's do something cool. Huh? Oh, Liam, no. So we are streaming on not TikTok, unfortunately. Twitch, Tik, and YouTube. So if you have any questions, let us know in the chat below, and we'll get started. Right now, we're really just going to be kind of using our leftovers to cook lunch today. I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to make? What are we going to do? And I've been thinking about rice pilaf a lot lately. I think rice pilaf is kind of good. Actually, I think it's super good. And I've been eating so much white rice over here that pilaf sounded good this morning. So then it's like, typically we'd use chicken broth, but today I thought I had some shrimp soup from the pop-up we did on Friday, so I'm going to use that to make the pilaf. So we'll get started. and I'm going to make a rice pilaf with like a minced pork kind of topping. But we'll start with the rice pilaf because that's going to take the longest. So I got some little shallots. You could use onion. Anything works. Any sort of onion works. I'm going to go ahead and trim these. Do you guys even know what rice pilaf is? Is that something you've heard before? Let us know. And if you guys have any comments or questions, put them in the chat below. We got Tang over there. He's going to read them out for us. And we'll make sure we address all of your questions and concerns. So probably typically I would use onions for this, but I just have shallots left over peeled from the pop-up, so I'm just going to use them up. Which is cool. No problem there. Liam, how you feeling today?
Good.
You feeling good? You want to tell everybody what we did yesterday? What did we do cool yesterday?
We made stockings.
We made stockings. Yesterday we went all out and decorated the house. So we made stockings and we decorated a tree. It was pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to mince these up. Hi, you need something from me, let me know. You can cut these small dice, but I typically, I would prefer to have a brunoise really small. I kind of want them to melt a little bit.
Drugman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has asked what's been your favorite prop-up so far.
Drunk man?
Drug.
How do you spell it?
D-U-R-F man.
Oh, D-U-R, Derf man.
Drugman.
Derf man. My favorite pop-up so far? That's so hard. I mean, I think probably the Thanksgiving pop-up is probably the best so far. It's hard too because it's like there's two different things. There's the food that I'm serving. Do I think I made a cool menu? Do I think I did a good job? And then also there's just like the vibe of the crowd that night. And I think the Thanksgiving theme, I think the food was really cool. I think the food was good. And the crowd was really good. So we had a really good vibe that night. It's been hard with the pop-ups trying to like control the vibe and make sure the vibe is cool all the time. And sometimes we don't have that on point. Sometimes we have people that don't mesh well together. So we're still trying to figure out how to make that the soup the best or consistently good, I guess.
The Takan asked Chad why is shallot and why shallots is your go-to onion.
It has a little bit more flavor. It's a little bit stronger flavor. I wouldn't say it's my go-to onion, but when I want more aggressive flavor, it's definitely the go-to. Onions, just a white onion or a red onion or a typical large Western onion, they're a little bit more mild in flavor, where these just have a little bit more punch and power. So it's really just depending on what you're trying to do. And I guess the bigger onion's easier to cut. That's nice. You peel less and you cut less, so I mean that's one advantage of the big onion for just laziness and speed. But we're going to try on Mondays and Tuesday mornings for us, which is going to be Sunday and Monday night for the U.S., a little bit more casual kind of vibe where it's just kind of me and you. And I'll be cooking, or we can be chatting, and maybe I'll have one guest. I'll cook for Liam or cook for my kids. Or we're going to have a demo. I think tomorrow my wife is going to come in and cook a traditional Vietnamese dish. So that could be fun. So we're going to try to do a little bit more intimate experience with me and you on the weekdays, and then Friday night will still be like the dinner where we're cooking for 12 people in here. Right now we're still kind of figuring out how to use this space, try different stuff, see what works, see what I like, see what you guys like, and just keep trying stuff. And I think finally the space is open and ready, and I would say we're nearly 80% there with the technical setup of all the gear that we need to do the streaming, but the actual content that's going to be produced in here, we're still figuring out. Oh, huh?
TikTok is annoying.
TikTok is annoying. Tang doesn't like it right now. TikTok, I wish you made the streaming easier for us, even though you're not listening because we're not on your platform right now. We are still struggling to get a good stream on TikTok. Where's my finger?
Kyo for 16 said good morning, and what are we cooking?
Good morning. We are making a shrimp pilaf with, I'm going to say like caramelized minced pork and garlic chives. Where's my, there we go. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start frying these chives, or sorry, frying the shallots. And I have a little bit of pork fat. Well, you can use any fat, of course, always. I just like pork fat. I'm going to go low heat. I don't want to get any color on these shallots. I just want to keep them, I just want to sweat them and soften them up. Not that getting color would be bad. It's just not my intention at this moment for this particular thing. So some salt, oh, I'm sorry, some shallot. Typically right now I probably would add salt, but I'm not going to because I'm going to be using this soup that I made on Friday. And this is seasoned. So I don't want to over salt. I'm worried about over salting. So I'm going to use this. This is a, it's a base of chicken broth. And then there's a crap ton of shrimp in here. There's like a kilo of these little tiny shrimp that I pureed into the broth with some tomato and onion, then strained it out. So this is really, really, really shrimp heavy flavor, which I think is going to be cool. I like shrimp. So for a pilaf, a traditional style pilaf, we're going to use two parts water or liquid, 1 part rice, and then I have the shallots are going to be cooking in the fat, and we're going to cook the rice in the fat as well. So I'm going to pop this bad boy open, and of course we got ST25 rice, the best rice in Vietnam. That's what they say. My cup. So I'm going to make too much rice. I'm not worried about it. I'm going to use 2 cups of rice. So then we'll use 4 cups of water.
Green 6145 said, Liam should you a mixed menu for you. He's such a veteran eater. Try everything with you.
Liam, such a mixed menu?
Liam should choose a mixed menu for you.
Should choose?
Yeah.
Oh, Liam should choose a mixed menu. Liam had no choice in this menu today. But I think we might be doing this more, so Liam's going to pick. I think probably, definitely next week on Monday, we'll make gingerbread. We'll make gingerbread dough, and then Tuesday we'll bake it. So we can make gingerbread houses, because that's something we've been doing every year with the kids for Christmas. So we're definitely going to do that next week. Okay, so rice pilaf is one of those things where they don't wash the rice. So I'm not going to. I've never washed rice for rice pilaf. I'm not going to. Even though for white rice I'd always wash it, but for this I'm not going to. So I have the shallots and the fat in here. I'm going to put the rice right in here, and we're going to start to cook the rice out. And we want to start to see the grains change color slightly. They're going to go opaque. They're going to turn white a little bit. And we want to have all the fat coat the grains of rice. So I might even put a little bit more pork fat in here.
Hi, 32 ounce said he's going to come to CKSK on January 16.
Do you have a reservation yet? I hope you have a reservation. If you want to come, please get a reservation. It is hard to get a reservation, but I hope if you got a reservation, awesome. I'm looking forward to meeting you. If you don't, try to email right now at cksk@chadkubanoff.com and secure that reservation.
Dropman says he loves what you're doing and he's missed when you using your mother-in-law backyard kitchen.
I feel you. Well, we got Tet is coming up. I think we're going back to my mother-in-law's house February, I don't remember what day, February 15th or something like that. So we'll definitely film at least 1 or 2 videos while I'm over there. Although I might be intoxicated, because that tends to what happened during Tet, but I'll do my best.
K-Dub says, please let me be your student.
Where are you living at? Are you in Saigon right now, or are you traveling? Or are you away? If you're in Vietnam, maybe, possibly. It's hard. A lot of people ask to come in and help or work or want to learn, and I just have a small spot. You know, I don't really have that much attention I can give out. But I try, especially if I find the right person, someone who can work hard and is excited and is ready to learn. That gets me excited, so that's possible. If you're interested in that kind of stuff, if you want to get involved in some way, you can message cksk@chadkubanoff.com again. Once again, let them know who you are. Give us a CV. Tell us what you want, why you're interested in it. So I'm going to keep cooking this rice out. The rice is starting to look shiny. That's good. There's starting to be some opaque color changes, but I'm going to keep going. I want to get a little bit more. And I like this style of rice, this rice pilaf. It just creates a different texture. And I haven't had in a long time, so I know it's going to feel satisfying for me. The only thing we kind of have close to that here in Vietnam is the like cơm gà, like when you get gỏi gà, or like, I'm sorry, when you get like chicken rice. And then you have like a chicken salad. That chicken rice is typically cooked with chicken stock, so it's kind of got some pilaf vibes to it, but it's still not the same.
I'm sorry in advance, but I'm pronouncing everyone's name wrong. So.
Oh, don't worry. Tang's going to say your name wrong. I would say it wrong too if I was reading over there. Don't worry.
Nigel, I don't know how to pronounce
Nigel?
Yeah.
Nigel?
Yeah.
Nigel.
When are you going to open your restaurant?
We're looking at locations, honestly. Right now, the first thing we're going to do is open a banh mi shop. So Michael's going to be involved with that. Michael's going to be the day-to-day manager of that spot, or running that shop and make sure it goes smooth. We were looking at locations last week. Last Saturday I looked at a spot, 2 spots. One is really good. One is really good. It's very, very close to Boi Vien Street, which is like the backpacker district. It's very, very close to like the #1 banh mi shop, Banh Mi Huyen Hoa, so we can go head-to-head with them. That spot, I really liked it. It's just a little bit small. So I got to like arrange the equipment and see if I can make it fit in there. If it does, I think we're going to take that spot. But if it doesn't, we'll keep looking. So I hope to have something open by January 10th. That would be the goal. We'll see. If it's not January 10th, it's going to be soon after that. But that'll be the first thing. We'll run the small shop. We'll see how that works out. And if that works, we'll open a few more locations of that. And then there's a few other concepts I would like that are of a similar format, where we're kind of focusing on one specific thing. And maybe we serve 3 dishes max out of a location, and it's just good. And if that works, I'd be excited about doing it. The hard part is just time. Like I keep putting so much crap on myself, so it's hard to fit it all in a week. All right, the rice is looking close. I could go a little bit longer. It's starting to get fragrant in here.
K-Dub said, be my chef rank as he is too many.
Say that again.
K-Dub said, be my chef rank as he is.
Be your chef rang. All right, well, we got to start drinking cognac. It's a little early for cognac, even though when I hear rang, I just think cognac right away. I want to have a shot.
His hat, though.
I do have his hat, yes. But if I put it on, I have to drink. That's the rule. I can't drink right now.
Dropman says, what is Liam's favorite dish at the moment?
Liam, what's your favorite dish at the moment?
Any kind?
Any kind of dish? Are you still feeling like Cơm Gà Xôi Mỡ is #1? The fried chicken rice, is that your #1 right now?
Bun thịt nướng.
Bun thịt nướng is your #1? Oh, we got a shift. That's an interesting shift. I didn't expect that. All right, I'm going to add the stock here before we go any further. So the rice is, I'm getting some caramelization. There's some browning going on. I don't want any more, so I want to stop this cooking. The rice is looking a little bit okay. So I'm going to go with my first 2 cups of this stock and do another 2 cups. So we're 4 cups total. I might just go a little bit shy of the 4. Just so we're not overcooked. Okay, this is, wow, it's so fragrant. It's so shrimpy. Cool. I'll give this a little stir. Make sure all the rice is in. This is so fragrant with shrimp. It's crazy. We'll make sure that the rice is totally submerged. Okay.
Kill 4 set. This reminds me of Portuguese seafood rice.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, I could see that. It's almost like this might almost have paella vibes too. But I'm excited. If it's good, I'll use all that to make rice tonight for dinner. So that's cool. We're gonna get a lid. Oh, our glass lid's perfect for this shot. We're gonna get to the lid. We're gonna bring it to a boil. And we're gonna turn it to the absolute low heat, or even just the pilot light, and let it go for like 20 minutes. Okay. In the meantime,
Sang HTX said, seeing the sweat on your back, the kitchen must be very hot today.
seeing the stripe on my back, it's always very hot. It's always very hot. And the last 2 days, we've seriously entered dry season here in Saigon, so it's been hot on the motorbike. Did you feel that?
I feel it's cooler.
You feel it's cool? Yesterday I was driving on the motorbike, and I was just dead. Yeah, the sun was burning, and I was so exhausted by the end of my little drive.
Saigon always gets cooler when it's close to Christmas.
Cooler when it's close to Christmas? Well, the last 2 days did not get cooler.
Yeah.
Besides for Liam's lunch, I have a few things I'm just going to prep while I'm here. So I made some sourdough yesterday, which didn't rise very well. Uh-oh. That's okay. So I'm going to let this come to temperature and rise a little bit before we throw it in the oven.
Thai 33 said he got the reservation already.
Sick. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, that's cool then. Okay. Where's my fingers? I bought these yesterday. I really don't know what they are. I know I had them before. And I know it was like a potato. Can you see this thing?
Yeah.
I think it's củ lòng. Do you know what this is? Củ,
Is that like,
I forget the name of it.
I never seen it.
They're seasonal. I don't see them all the time. And when I was at the market, I was like, let me just get these things. I don't know. I thought maybe I would use them for the pop-up. I didn't. So today I'm just going to cook them. We're going to wash them and boil them. I know they're like a potato. I know they kind of have that sort of element. So let me wash them super quick.
Where'd you get it?
At the market. At Joe and me. Just one of the little vendors.
Kevin Kiên Phạm, hello from New Mexico.
Say it again. From
Kevin
New Mexico.
Kiên Phạm, hello from New Mexico, and you guys should try something with green chili
Green chili.
cheeseburger.
Green chili cheeseburger?
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic. That sounds
Green
fantastic.
Chili, the country.
Oh, a Chilean cheeseburger?
Chile. I don't know how to pronounce it.
A Chilean cheeseburger? I've never heard of a Chilean cheeseburger. No, not a chinchilla. All right, so these I'm going to boil these in salt water. No big deal. It's just something. I don't want to waste it, and I want to eat them. So we'll try it.
Abominable Cosman said, have you tried sourdough again in your class videos?
Which one?
The videos that you go to learn how to make sourdough.
Sourdough? Have I made sourdough again? Oh, a lot. And recently, I had like a little break, and my sourdough starter died, and then I got so upset, but I started a new one successfully, so that was great. So this is my second loaf with my new starter, and I'm gonna just try to keep it going. I'm trying to cook sourdough at least every other day for the house, so we don't keep buying all this white bread. I don't want the kids eating so much white bread. So I'm trying to make a lot of sourdough now. Okay.
Jonathan says, love your review and videos around D7.
Appreciate it, Jonathan.
But
Thank you.
Traffic from the airport is a real killer.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal. The traffic's getting so bad here. It's a problem. I don't know the solution, but it's an issue for sure. So I'm gonna make this rice, and on top of the rice, we're gonna serve it with like a stir-fried minced pork. That's gonna be kind of inspired by tit kalt chung, or like a caramelized pork belly. And then the tit kalt chung, or the caramelized pork belly, is typically served with this pickled cabbage. So I'm just gonna make some pickled cabbage on the side, stir fry real quick. This sounds good to me. And I know Liam likes this. So we'll do it. So this I'm just gonna cut thin. You remember this one, Liam? You like this? I thought you did.
Jarfield 2 said, favorite Chicago restaurant.
Oh man, is it so cliche to say? Can I say Alenia? I have great respect for Alenia, so that kind of is up there for sure. Beyond that, Hot Dogs was top tier. I really enjoyed Hot Dogs. It's not open anymore, but that was pretty amazing. And I guess maybe I would say, even though I've never eaten, actually that's not true. There's a couple spots I really want to eat at. I haven't eaten at. That would be John Shields, the Loyalist. Again, that's a chef from Alenia that I worked for. And what John Shields is cooking at the Loyalist to me is incredible. Super interesting food. Curtis Duffy's no longer the chef anymore, but at Avance and Everest. No, not Everest. What's the other one called? Oh, I forgot. I'm blanking on a spot too. But Chef Curtis Duffy is one of the best chefs I've ever worked with. So yeah, I guess that would kind of be up there for me.
The Tycoon asks, how many cafe soda do you drink a day?
I try to keep it to one. That is my general rule. Usually in the morning, I make black coffee at home, like filter, or like a drip brew. Actually, it's pour over rather. Pour over. So that means I'm allowed to get one cafe soda on the street when I'm out. So that's kind of my rule. I try to keep that set. But every once in a while, I might have two in a day.
The thing that you buy, Chad, is called củ từ.
Củ từ. Really?
Từ. Củ từ.
Okay, I don't remember that name. I think maybe, is there a different name? Because I think I heard a different name for that thing.
It's from a Vietnamese girl, but I don't know how to pronounce her name, so sorry.
Okay. I do like it. I remember having it. I remember buying it cooked in a bag already. It was already boiled on the street. And I bought it probably, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago, I guess. Maybe even more than that. I tried cooking it before, but I haven't cooked it in so long. So I want to try again. So I have some big ass cloves of garlic already peeled. I'm going to cut them out. Oh, my rice is boiling. I'm going to turn it down. I think I might even just turn it off. And then I have a pilot. There's a small fire underneath of it, so that'll just kind of keep it super low heat. And we'll let that go. And now the garlic. I'm going to put so much garlic in here because I like it. And it's good for us, so I can't overuse garlic in my view. But this is all going to be for the cabbage. Or the mustard leaf.
Lena asks, where's Michael?
Michael is on a little vacation. He took a little trip to Phuoc. He's having a good old time over there. And, He's in Phuoc right now. You know that? Yeah, he's in Phuoc. He'll be back Wednesday. So this is his first trip. He's been in Saigon, kind of just focused here, working with me, helping me out. And so this is his first little break. So I'm sure he's having a great time. I'm sure. And Phuoc's a cool place. We're going to go to the beach. I know, Liam, we're going to go to the beach. Maybe after Christmas, that first week of January. We just had trouble with the stream and everything, so we're trying to figure that out. So they were supposed to go to the beach this week, but I wanted to come in here, practice streaming, talk about how we make this better. So we'll go soon, Liam. We got to figure this out. Daddy's got a big project. Go ahead.
What is your favorite beach, Liam?
Liam, do you have an answer for that one? Your favorite beach?
No.
Yeah, I don't think Liam really has a response to that. But I think if I could say, for him, I know in America, it's going to be North Carolina. Outer Banks or Topsail. In Vietnam, I think it's going to be Phu Quoc or Moi Nea, probably. I think Moi Nea is the best, like, close beach for people that live in Ho Chi Minh. And Phu Quoc is a pretty nice beach. If you're looking for that vibe, if you're looking for something super chill, small waves, it's pretty rare in Vietnam that we get a beach that actually has real waves, which is a little bit of a bummer for me, but good for the kids.
Well, this is convenient. Tâm Đỗ, hello Chad from North Carolina.
Oh, really? Oh, sick. I love North Carolina. Dude, North Carolina is my favorite state. I love North Carolina. I think North Carolina is top tier. I'm just cutting all this stuff super thin. And I'll go through and rough chop it later.
The tycoon said he drink 3 to 5 cà phê sữa đá a day.
Yeah, I think that's a little too many. I can't recommend that. All right, I'm not too worried about getting this super small. I just want to get a little rough chop. I don't want super giant cloves of garlic.
Keo4 said either it's cổ từ or cổ lùn.
Cổ lùn is what I heard before. That's the word I heard before. Is that the same thing? Are those two different things, or just different names for the same thing?
I think it's a different name, same thing.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And how about if you know about that ingredient? Is there anything you've seen that people do with it besides for just boil and peel? Like now I'm just looking at it, I think probably stir frying, boiling, peeling, then stir frying with beef would be pretty good. I bet you that would be a good dish. It's almost like a potato water chestnut kind of thing. Okay. I'm going to move my rice back. I'm going to move my rice back to this burner.
Fan said he thought it was a lunchtime pop-up.
It's lunchtime. It's not lunch.
Is it pop-up?
Oh, is it a pop-up? It's a pop-up for that very special VIP guest over there. That's who the pop-up's for. He's a pro guest, right? Are you a wonderful diner? You like eating out, Liam? Yeah. You like being an experienced diner?
Yeah.
You are a top quality, top tier diner, I'll tell you that. We are going to have one of Liam's friends is going to come on the YouTube channel, and he's a very picky eater. He's a very picky eater. So he wanted to come on the YouTube channel, and I made him promise, I'll bring you on, you can be in an episode, but you got to eat whatever I give you. So he said okay, he agrees to that. So we're going to go take a young American boy who's incredibly picky to go eat street food in Vietnam. So that will be a fun episode. Huh?
Can I come?
I think I'm going to bring Tree on that one. Okay? Because I think Weston's going to bring Tree, but maybe you might bring
Adrian?
come again and go with Ken. You want to go out with Ken? Or Kevin? Ken, probably Ken. So maybe we'll do it twice, okay? But I think Weston wants to go with Tree. We'll see. I don't want to have too many kids. So it's going to be hard for me to shoot. So just two kids is enough for me. Okay.
Takun asks, is there a rice that's superior to use when cooking in Vietnamese cuisine?
Rice? This ST25 is the grain that people are going to say is the best in the country. And it is very good. It is very good. So I think for Viet, I'm going in that direction. But there's also times where like I really do like Japanese short grain or Korean short grain. So there may be times that I would reach for that. But for Viet, I'm going to go for this ST25.
I don't know if they solved it or not, but I think the SC25 got like a branding copyright or something like that.
Oh, really?
Some people
are just using the ST25 name?
Yeah, and they got that first.
Oh, I believe it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so the ST25 did win like awards for best rice in the world for a couple of years. So I'm not surprised that people are trying to steal their glory and use that name. Okay, I want to open that rice, but I'm not going to. I should have set a timer. I didn't, but that'll be okay. So let's heat this up. I'm going to throw the garlic and the shallot into the oil.
Your
and we'll
wife's
start.
in the chat, chef.
My
Is
wife
that-
is in the chat.
is
I
that,
forgot my phone at home. Sorry, crap.
Said the video quality looks good.
Oh, that's good. If the shrimp rice is good, we can have shrimp rice tonight. Or maybe we'll make the rice just like this, and then we can make gỏi tôm. That would be cool. Or we make some kind of gỏi. But yes, if you're trying to call me, I left my phone at home. I can't believe I did that. I've never done that before.
There's a lot of question about where these Liam and your kids learn.
Where the kids learn? We do homeschooling. So the kids learn here. He's learning. Each kid is different, but we have different programs that we can do or different activities.
I play scamming set might be too early, but would you want your kids to go to college in Vietnam?
It's up to them if they want to. I don't have any opinion on that. Yeah, I'm more concerned that I like them working. That's what I like them to do. I'd like them to work early, learn young, and if they want to go to college for whatever reason, for whatever specific thing, then that's great. I don't believe in college as a general thing. You just go. If there's a specific thing you want to do that you're trying, a goal that you're trying to hit, then that makes sense to me. But just going because it's the normal thing, I don't get it. So I want to get a little bit of color on this garlic and shallot, a little bit of light brown. And I'm going to be cautious about seasoning with salt because sometimes this yuichu or this pickled mustard leaf can be salty. So we're going to fry it a little bit first, then we'll taste it, and then we'll season from there and probably add a little sugar too. Because this can also be quite sour.
Is there any probiotic in that yuichu?
There should be. This, this one is a sealed one, so I'm not sure how much probiotics are left, but typically this, absolutely. Because remember, it's a salted pickle, it's not a vinegar. So it is a naturally fermented product, so there is probiotics in it.
Because I've been buying it and hoping it has probiotics.
Yeah. I would definitely go for the one at the market that's in the bucket, in the water, if you really want all the probiotics to it. So we can see you got a little bit of color now. We're starting to get some toastiness on this. It's looking good to me. And I'm going to go with the yuichua now. Fry this up.
Jonathan Chan asked, he has an idea, would an egg benedict bánh mì work?
Yes. I don't think an eggs benedict banh mi would work. I think the components of it would work, but I think the banh mi itself, you wouldn't use the banh mi. You would use an English muffin or something that's more substantial, or if you had a banh mi, you'd have to like press it down and almost make it like a panini. Because every time, a lot of the banh mi's are just so airy that they don't really, if you try to slice them and toast them, they don't work so well. They don't provide enough texture. I think all the components of a banh mi on a more solid, structured bread would totally work for a breakfast item. And it'll happen. We will do it. I'm going to turn this down slightly. I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. Because we are already, as we're streaming now, right? So we're also talking about doing maybe like a brunch stream one day. So maybe on a Sunday morning, I'll cook for 12 people in here and just kind of a more relaxed 5 and just make 1 or 2 things just for lunch, or for a brunch rather. And a bonnet, a benedict, is definitely come up. And there was another idea for a different kind of benedict that was exciting. But with our timing, being here in Ho Chi Minh City and trying to stream towards Western viewers or global viewers, we're playing with the timing. When I stream here, when I do a dinner here, the timing isn't ideal for the American viewers, so we're going to do some breakfast ones to kind of make sure you guys can see us when we're live.
K-Man said you should mimic the sesame seed roll from Philly into your bánh mì shop.
The sesame seed roll, very possible. We are looking at, we haven't settled on the vendor for bread, but there is a kind of bread called dak ruot, which is like a denser, it's a stronger, has more dough in it per loaf. And a lot of those do have sesame seeds on top. So I'm fully into that. I like it. I'm going to keep this frying. I want to get it. I like when this yuchua is quite sour already. I wouldn't say it's salty, but it's definitely seasoned, so I'm not going to add any salt. I think I'm just going to add a little bit more sugar. It's sour, it's a little bit bitter, but it's good. And sometimes I like the yuchua when it's kind of barely cooked. And I also like it too when it's like really braised down and kind of, it's kind of soft, but it's also still kind of crunchy at the same time. It's a cool texture. I pretty much like this vegetable no matter what. I really do like this stuff. And I've never used it at the pop-up, and maybe I will. Maybe I will soon.
How do you compare that to kimchi though?
It's so different. It's so different than kimchi. Because it's much more close to sauerkraut than it is to kimchi. And in terms of sauerkraut, that's an easier comparison. It's a little bit crunchier, although it has the leaves, and the leaves kind of are a little softer. So it has more texture than sauerkraut has, and it has a little bit more bitterness, I guess. All right, while we're waiting, I'm going to score this bread and throw it in the oven. This was a very, very quick sourdough yesterday, so I didn't do all the proper folding for it because I made it really quick. So we'll see how it turns out. The good thing is, it's just for the kids, so it's no problem. At the worst, it'll be French toast. All right, I'll throw this in the oven.
Tâm Đỗ send you his regard on the comment and wish you Happy New Year and Christmas is coming up.
Say it again.
Tâm Đỗ send his regard in the comment and wish you Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you. It's exciting. Like usually Christmas here is always very depressing, honestly, because it never feels like Christmas to me. I'm typically missing my family at that point. And we definitely wanted to go back this year, just it's not going to work out. But really going hard and trying to decorate the house the last couple days has been great. It does feel like Christmas. We've been listening to Christmas carols all the time, right? You like Christmas carols? Yeah, pretty good. So it's been feeling Christmassy around. And actually this Friday, the pop-up theme is Christmas. And we might have a very, very, very special jolly guest coming into the house. So that would be very exciting.
Am I?
Huh?
Am I going?
Are you going? No, not this time.
Yeah,
We're fully booked, young man.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay, cabbage is cool to me. I'm gonna move on to the next thing. So I wanted to just try to make kind of a simple lunch. I just wanted the rice. I want to make something on top of the rice. I was trying to think like, hey, maybe I just put some sauteed shrimp on top of the rice. But this already seems so shrimpy. Like I don't need more shrimp. And I was trying to think what kind of pairing would we do with shrimp? Could I do chicken? Could I do like a fish? Yeah. Could I do steak? I was thinking about surf and turf kind of vibes. But then I settled on pork. Because all the time we always see like shrimp braised with pork. What's that called? Bad rim? Tom ram, bad rim, something, bad roll. Tom ram, like the braised shrimp.
Yeah, tom rang.
Tom rang.
Yeah.
With the bad roll or tom rang hale or something like that.
Tom rang ba roi.
Okay. Tom rang bad roy. So the shrimp braised with pork belly. So I see that all the time. I like that a lot. So we're gonna have the shrimp and the rice, and we're gonna have this as our pork option, and we're gonna season this like or cook it like a thit kho chun. So I want to first marinate the meat. And I'm going to marinate the meat with some chopped shallot and chopped garlic. Not a crazy amount here. Oh, I should set a timer for the bread so I don't forget.
For us, have you ever tried making sourdough bánh mì?
No, I've heard you can't do it. Jerome from Tartine, when he was talking about banh mi and the difference between sourdough banh mi and all that stuff, in his mind, it wasn't something that can be done. Purely to try to make that texture of a banh mi where it's just like super airy, super pockety. It's just not what sourdough is, and it's not something that sourdough can do. So I'm sure you could make some sort of roll to replicate a banh mi in the closest fashion, but apparently it's never going to have that same fluff, that same crunch, that sort of flake that you get with a traditional banh mi. Although even, when somebody tells me that you can't do it, then I'm just like, well, I'll figure it out. So there's a part of me that's is kind of reluctant to listen to that and will be determined to find a way to do it. But it's not at the top of my list to figure out right now.
Mr. Fan said, even for me, when you stream at dinner time in Vietnam, either teaching the kids or taking care of the kids.
That's what you like?
I mean, when you stream at the dinner pop-up,
yeah,
people in Vietnam usually
or watching their kids, yeah, taking care of their kids. Yeah, I see. So is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think so.
Huh?
OG Crypto Daniel said, "Good morning, Asia. It's late here in America."
What's up, OG Crypto? OG Crypto. Yeah, I think we're gonna try to start streaming at 11 a.m. here, so that's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll experiment with different times during the day, figure out what works best for the biggest group of people, and for us too, just being here. But this is really our first week being on Twitch and Kick. So, oh crap, that's a bad onion. We want to see how that works out too. Oh, I don't like that shallot. It looked good on the outside. It didn't look good on the inside.
Tai Huỳnh asked, in Dallas, Texas, there's a fusion Mexican Vietnamese restaurant. What food of each culture complement each other?
What food of each culture complements each other?
Yeah.
Mexican and Viet?
Yeah.
I think Mexican and Viet are kind of similar. Quite similar, actually. They're very fresh. They use a lot of herbs. They use citrus. I think just Mexico focused on corn and Vietnam focused on rice. And they kind of went two different directions from there. But there's a lot of very similar things. There's a love of heat. There's a love of balance. It's just the way that they went about it is very different. Where Mexico has so many different smoked and dried heat elements, where Vietnam is pretty much mostly fresh heat elements. So I think the cuisines really blend well, and can be, without too much effort, they kind of almost have a natural fit for each other. Which would be really cool. I would love to see like a cơm tấm with Mexican chilies, like some smoked chilies or dried chilies marinated with the pork in a cơm tấm would be pretty freaking cool to me. And maybe instead of like mo han, you do some kind of corn, oniony corn thing. What's that corn called? What's the corn with the mayonnaise and the green onion on it? I forget, but maybe that would be cool as a topping for the rice dish. Elojote or something like that? I don't remember. These things take a long time to cook, man. They're still solid.
Which the friend said, I'm gonna go make my mì gói while I watch a chef making real food.
Nice. Mì gói is good. It may not be good for you, but it hits. I definitely crave it every once in a while. I try to avoid it, but sometimes I just really want it.
What is your recent the mì gói?
Recent? Yeah. Recent flavor?
Yeah.
There's lately it's been these ones from China that are like this river snail soup. What? Yeah, it's a type of river snail dish. And I was at the market and they had like 3 different packs, so I bought all 3 because I want to try all 3 different ones. But it's got like there's no snails in it because it's an instant pack. But it has a thick rice noodle, it has peanuts in there, it has some of this pickled cabbage on the side. There's a lot of different like toppings, and there's some like fried tofu in there. So I've been going through those to figure out which one I like the best of those three. They're pretty good.
What is your favorite so far?
Favorite so far in general?
Favorite mì gói so far?
I know, I'm thinking right now. The, what's the Indonesian one? Is it Mimi or Momo?
Indomie.
Indomie. Indomie's a good one. I like Indomie. And I like Hao Hao. I think Hao Hao is a classic. It's just good. In terms of like a fancier one, I think the Oishi ones are good. I like the Oishi cold noodle one with like the Korean style cold noodle that has like the apple on. I think that one's kind of good. I like that too. Just for something different, for a little bit of variety. But typically with that kind of stuff, I'm trying to stick to ones that have rice noodle instead of mee goi, because I'm trying to not eat too much mee goi. It's just so darn addicting. Okay, pork has the shallot and the garlic inside. I'm not going to season with sugar. Maybe I season with MSG.
To Thai said he recently thought about chili hot dog but replaced it with nem nướng.
A chili hot dog with nem nướng inside? That's an interesting idea too. That's an interesting idea. The only thing I'd want to say is like I'd want to make the nem nướng a little bit softer. Maybe I'd put a little extra fat in it so it doesn't have such a firm texture. But I think a nem nướng and a hot dog roll would be kind of a fun idea. Okay. Shallots. Let's do some pepper. You agree, Tang? You like nem nướng and a hot dog? Nem, have you ever had a hot dog before?
I've
Like
never had a real.
You've never had a real hot dog? Yeah.
I might try Freddy though.
Eddie's?
Yeah, Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie's is a real hot dog. Eddie's is good. I can't find my black pepper, but that's okay. White pepper will work. Yeah, Eddie's, I do like, they do a good job with the hot dog, that's for sure, and the corn dog.
Is the hot dog is it boiled?
It can be boiled, it can be grilled, it can be fried. It depends on the region of the country where you're from. Typically, the most popular is boiled or grilled. Fried is a rare specialty of a certain region of the country. Or it can also be griddled, where it's cut in half and then fried on the pan. Either way, it all works. I think actually boiling might be my favorite. Even though that seems like the most boring, that might be my favorite.
I see it with jalapeno.
That's a good one. That's a good variation. Jalapeno and cheddar, good variation for a hot dog.
How do you compare that with the spicy level of bachi chili?
Like a real bachi chili?
Yeah.
Bachi chili is much hotter than jalapeno. That's one of the reasons why jalapeno is so good, because the heat's more mild and you can kind of eat a lot of them. But sometimes jalapenos are confusing because sometimes, every once in a while, you're going to get one that's pretty freaking hot. So they're not always consistent in the heat level, where I think a bachi chili is pretty darn consistent, always being hot.
The green one is more spicy though.
Huh?
The green one is more spicy than the red one, right?
For a bachi?
Yeah.
You mean the little tiny green ones, or like a bachi chili when it's yellow?
Bachi chili when it's
Oh, it's
yellow.
green like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is hotter, yeah. But I usually get the orange ones when I'm trying to get, well, for bachi chili, I try to get orange to red because I think it's going to have more fruity flavors.
The Tycoon said, I am excited for the banh mi shop. You're gonna crush it.
I'm excited. I mean, there's a part of me, just, I guess in the business mind, it's just like, it's good to diversify. It's good to have other sources of income. So I'm excited to have a physical storefront to sell a product. I think that's cool. And I think it's cool that, you know, a lot of people want to come to these CKSK. What's up? Oh, a lot of people want to come to these CKSK pop-ups, but I just don't have enough seats. We have 12 seats.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to have another product or place that a lot of people can come to. So that's exciting. And it'll be cool to open a shop in Vietnam as like a foreigner. That's interesting. And Michael and I sold banh mi's together in Philadelphia, so now we're going full circle. Like, there's a lot of things lining up for it. Okay, pork is there. Let's get a pan. I think first I'm going to cut this Chinese chive, because I think this is going to go pretty fast when it happens. So I want to be ready on this. So I have some Chinese chives or garlic chives here. They're not the most beautiful. I'm going to have to pick through these a little bit. But we'll get through it.
Ming NL, you sending love and blessing from Belvoir.
From where?
I don't know how to pronounce it. Bellevue, W-A.
Bellevue, Washington? How do you spell
I
it?
think so.
Okay.
B-E-L-2-L-E-V-U-E.
Bellevue. Yeah, that's in Washington. Okay, cool.
I'm apologize in advance. My pronouncing of the city is horrible.
You are doing good, Tang. Don't worry.
He tried to make bánh mì bread the other day and it didn't turn out airy. Can you do a bánh mì bread tutorial?
It is very hard, very, very, very hard to make banh mi properly. I will try. There is one recipe online on YouTube. I don't know the channel, the name of the channel. I will look for it. That produces something close to a banh mi bread, and it uses an egg inside to do that. And eggs are not in bread here, but that is like one of the substitutions you have to do. So maybe I'll try to find that video and replicate that one day here. But I think with that bread, if you're going to try it again before I do something, or if you can't find that YouTube video, you definitely need to add a dough improver into the dough. That's very important. So that's basically vitamin C. If you can't find a dough improver, you might even be able to use a little bit of lemon juice or orange juice because you need the vitamin C. But banh mi bread is a very, very structurally strong dough because you whip the heck out of it in the mixer. It's not a normal dough. So I'll try to find that recipe and try to demo it here. But it's not easy at home. It's not easy to make it at home. So don't feel bad if you screwed it up. I've never made a successful one at home, ever. One that I thought was truly a banh mi, what I would consider that I could call a banh mi. I made a lot of bread. I made a lot of good bread too. Hopefully this one will be good. But in terms of an actual banh mi, no, it's hard. We are trying to figure out doing the pop-ups on Fridays, like getting themes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm curious, like, do you guys like it if I just make up a theme, where if we do like SpongeBob or we do Fortnite or just kind of cultural stuff like that? Do you think it's cooler if we just focus on an ingredient like Italian Vietnamese fusion, Spanish Vietnamese fusion, or we can do stuff like it's the cook in the comments where you give me like 5 different things and I have to make it work? You know, we're trying to see. I'm kind of open to everything. I don't really mind. I can do it all, or I could do anything in terms of the menu. I'm just trying to figure out what is the most exciting, entertaining to watch. What do you connect with the most? So if you have any opinions on that, let us know.
Let's do a poll, Chef.
A poll? Let's do it. Tang wants to practice his technical skills on the live stream. Let's do a poll.
Okay, you guys can give your option to the chef.
Yeah, if you got, throw your options in the chat. Tang will put it up as a poll, and then we can vote on it. That'll be fun. And tomorrow, okay, let's get through this first poll, and then I'll get to a second poll. After that, I have another question.
Okay, let's clear the question first, Chef.
My other question?
No, what is the first question?
The first question is, what sort of theming are you excited about? Cultural, cuisine, a challenge, or one more. We get 4 options, right? Cultural, cuisine, a challenge, or maybe like an ingredient focus, like one ingredient to focus on. Like everything's going to have pork, or everything's going to have garlic chive in it, something like that. While we're getting that together, I'm going to cut the garlic chive here very fine. Especially the bottoms, I'm going to cut super thin. The tops, maybe I'll go a little bit thicker. If you're asking questions in the chat right now or commenting, I'm sure Tang is just a little focused trying to get his poll together.
You repeat the options.
The options for the next pop-up or pop-ups moving forward. Are they cultural references? Are they focused on a cuisine, Vietnamese, Italian? Are they a challenge where you give me a couple of different things to choose from? Or are they a singular ingredient where we're focused on one ingredient that we're trying to highlight? We're trying to highlight strawberries today. We're trying to highlight this today, whatever that is.
Cultural challenge.
Cultural challenge, ingredient, or cuisine.
Cuisine.
Yeah. What would be the most interesting, exciting to watch? Okay, this is cut. While Tang is getting that all organized, I'm going to throw a little bit of oil. Actually, no, forget that. I'll use pork fat, baby. Forget the oil. All right, throw a little bit of pork fat in this pan. That's my bread timer. Let's probably pull this bread out, switch it around. Ooh. She's puffing up. Okay. I know it's beeping. Give me time. I know. I'm sorry.
Okay, the poll is up, guys.
The poll is up. Let us know what you would think, what you think would be the most interesting to watch, you'd be excited about. All right, so this pan is getting hot. It's not on. Now it's getting hot. It's on. This is the cool thing, one of these cool techniques in Viet cuisine I like. I think it's cool. Blew my mind the first time. Pork fat's in there. I'm going to add some sugar straight to the pan now. And it's always hard to judge this. Probably 2 tablespoons is okay. And you might, go ahead.
Place Gaming said, do you have anything you miss about living in the state?
I miss, it's going to be silly. I miss big box stores, Walmart, Target, Best Buy, Costco. Those big stores are fun to shop in. They may seem like BS or so corporate when you have them so close by and they're everywhere. But when you don't have them close by and they're everywhere, you kind of crave them. They're just easy to shop in and they have all your stuff. I miss big cuts of meat and cuts of meat that I understand. Because when I go to the market and I want to buy a big hunk of something, it's hard for me to get like a big primal cut, where in America, pretty much at any supermarket, I can buy a whole big Boston butt or a pork shoulder easily. It's not easy for me to get here, so I miss that convenience. Right now, I miss my mother from Christmas. When I'm in Christmas, I'm thinking about my mom all the time, so I miss her a little bit. Anything else? Of course, the whole family. And it just snowed 6 inches in America, in Pennsylvania, so I'm missing the snow a little bit. I miss driving a car a little bit.
I thought you hate the snow.
Huh?
I thought you hate the snow.
I don't hate the snow when I'm sitting in my house. I'm happy about that. I hate the snow when I'm trying to go to work. Then it sucks. But just sitting in my house is amazing.
I haven't experienced snow, but I see black snow is kind of...
Black snow?
Yeah.
When snow first falls, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But if you live in the city and then it's like a couple days later and all the trucks drive by and cars drive by, then it gets really gross. So we're going to melt this sugar down. And we're going to try to get a nice caramelization on it. When we're doing this, you may think that this is like a crap ton of sugar. Can I talk to this one, Tang? No? Yes, I'm talking to you. When you melt the sugar, you want to make sure, or when you put the sugar in there, you may think like, oh my God, there's so much sugar, it's going to be so sweet. But what we're doing is caramelizing this. So we're turning that sugar sweetness into a deep bitter. So like you don't have to be concerned that this is going to be like sickly sweet kind of food. It's not at all. So I want to take this, I want to melt the sugar down, turn it into a caramel. And this is really up to your own judgment how deep you take this caramel. The lighter it is, the sweeter it will be. The less deep complexity, the less bitterness will be there. The darker it is, the less sweet, the more darkness, the more bitterness, the more complexity. It's totally a preference, whatever you like. I tend to like it on the darker side. It is hard to do it in this black pan to really tell what stage your caramel is out, but it's not a big deal. And typically I would always use white sugar for this. I have heard that in places, I think it's Jamaica and maybe the Caribbean, they do a similar technique, but they use brown sugar instead of white sugar. So you could use brown if you don't have white. And that's kind of a cool thing. But that's even harder to tell the correct caramelization of your caramel. It's harder to tell when you're not burning it. Let's check these thingers.
SALR2964 asks, I've been wanting to make a bánh mì using birria, the Mexican beef stew dish.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What element do you remember to use with it?
What element do I remember to use with it? I don't know what you mean by that. But I think it would be pretty cool to cut that banh mi in half and do that cheese technique where you do it with tortillas, load the cheese in there, fry the banh mi on that side. It'll give some more liquid protection so your banh mi won't sog up, because that's your big risk with a banh mi. It just goes soggy fast. You put liquid on there, you got an issue. So I probably would try that cheese crust and fry it to prevent any absorption, prevent mushiness, sogginess. And I think a crap ton of onion and cilantro sounds pretty good. That sounds good to me. Your other option is just to serve the banh mi on the side as a dip. And that's the easy way to go, and that will totally work too.
Chef, let's say hi to Twitch and Kick, because all the comments are coming from YouTube.
Oh, Twitch and Kick. What's up, my Twitch followers? Which we have 5, I think, maybe now. We're brand new to Twitch and brand new to Kick. But if you are on Twitch and Kick and you're watching, thank you. You are in the very beginning of our newest platform. So please let us know you're there. If you got any questions, I'm ready to answer them. But we are new to the Twitch and Kick game, but excited to be here. So I'm going to keep caramelizing this sugar.
Thank you to the Tycoon. I tried my best.
Is he on Kick or Twitch?
My English is really good.
That's okay. Oh, your English. Oh, Tang's English is top tier.
I'm okay. I'm getting my accent though. I try to mimic the American accent, but still got some Asian left in me. So
that's okay. I still try to do the Viet accent, but I still got some white boy in me too. So I do my best.
See, what city in the U.S. has the best hot dog, and what is the best hot dog recipe? For example, like chili hot dog.
It's a good question. And I'm sure for a lot of people that's a controversial question. I do like a Chicago dog. I do like it. I'd prefer, like, Chicago dogs are all beef. I prefer not all beef. I like pork and chicken. I like the cheap, trashy hot dog. That's kind of my favorite for the flavor of the actual link. I guess I'm going to go Chicago as the best, though, because it's just interesting. There's a lot going on into it, especially when Hot Dogs was around. Hot Dogs was around. That was like the best hot dog spot I've ever been to. But in New York, Papaya King is pretty damn good as well. That's pretty normal. That's just like a dog with some sauerkraut and mustard on it, or onion. I like that. On a hot dog, though, I am a mustard guy. I like mustard. I'm just want to take my time with this sugar. I don't want it to burn. So it's some of it. I don't know why the pan is heating unevenly. So I want to mix it around because some of the sugar is already caramelized and a little bit brown, and some of it's not melty yet. So I want to go slow on this. I try not to get the burning going on. The rice looks done. The heat's off. It looks cooked. I don't want to crack this lid. I want to leave the lid covered as long as possible. Especially when you're doing it without a rice cooker, I just don't want to touch it. Go ahead. It sounds like you're talking.
Alex and Lamb said, get your children to give the theme.
Get the children to give a theme. Okay, that's a good idea too. Well, it's going to be a lot. You're going to see a lot of cartoons. You want to see Fortnite and Minecraft and well, what theme would you want me to do as a pop-up here, Liam? Godzilla.
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's the kind of vibe you're going to get, which could be fun. Okay, the sugar's now almost completely melted. Getting some brown color. Can you see this thing? Is that a good shot for you? Can I lift it or something? Do I need to?
Yeah, you can lift it up.
Okay, lift it up. So you can see the sugar. It's hard to see in a black pan, but there's some darkness of the sugar, and it's moving around now. It's melted. At this point, I could go in at any moment. This is a light caramel right now. I could add it. I'm going to go darker. And this is one of these cool, the cool Viet technique that I like, is when I'm adding wet proteins to a hot pan with sugar in it. It's a little bit of a dangerous thing. You've got to be careful about it. But the flavor is awesome. And anytime you have these like Vietnamese dishes where these stew dishes or caramelized dishes, and you're like, wow, that flavor is great. Like, what is it? It's this. It's burnt sugar. That's what you do here. Go a little bit. So at this point, you really got to keep an eye on it. You really got to stay nice and close to it. You don't want to turn around because the sugar does turn color quickly, and it will burn quickly.
People just agree with each other in the comment. Said the theme can be alternate and just make money there.
The theme can be what?
Just mix it up and
Mix it up.
make money.
Make money. Oh, I like that. Thank you.
OG Crypto Daniel asks, can you make pizza here?
I can, not very well. I've done it before. That's not something I'd want to do for guests. If I'm having paid guests here, like making pizza in this spot is not something I'm comfortable doing. But for the family, yeah, we could do a pizza night for sure, or a pizza lunch. I might cook for the kids a lot in here. I'm thinking about it. Would you like that? Do you like? Well, we'll see if Liam likes this dish or not. But I think that could be a format that I do. Cooking dinners on Fridays for 12 people, it's just hard. It's a lot of work. And then there's the social pressure of like strangers are coming in. I want to perform at some level. But if it's just my family, there's a lot less pressure. I'm okay to fail. I can make pizza and fail. I don't mind it that way. So that may be coming a lot. And I know a lot of people just miss the old style of content where I'm just cooking for the family too. So maybe I'm trying to bridge that gap a little bit. All right, so this looks good. It's starting to smoke out. So I know the pan's at a certain temperature. I know the heat's high. And they get a little bit smoked. Sugar's getting dark. I'm probably going to count to like 10 and then go for it. You hungry, Liam? Good. We're super close. We're super close. Hopefully the rice is not... hopefully the rice is cooked well. We'll find out very soon. Hopefully the shrimp flavor tastes good.
Sang HTX chef battle would be fun.
Yes, yes. I agree. We definitely want to do chef battles. The thing is just finding the chefs who are okay to be rated right in front of them. It's hard to take a rating right in front of your face. And just finding the right chef. All right, pork's going in all at once.
Imagine you battle with Chef Rang and everyone just give 10.
I would love to battle Chef Rang. That would be so funny. And I'm perfectly happy to lose to Chef Rang too. Like that's perfectly fine. And I think no matter what too, I should lose to Chef Rang. I can't beat the master. How could I beat the master? It's impossible. All right, so we're going to try to fry this pork. I'm going to try to cook this as I cook it. I'm going to move it. I want to separate all the pieces. I want little grains of meat, the individual grains. So as I flip it, you can see like, can you see, Tank?
Yeah.
You can see like the sugar. That's the sugar caramel right there sticking. So once you add the cold meat, the sugar seizes up and turns into a candy right away. And then as everything heats up again, the sugar will melt back again and get evenly incorporated to everything. Oh shit, I forgot the fish sauce. That's okay. We'll add it now. I should have marinated the fish sauce in the pork, but that's okay. We're here.
SALR2964 still want you to answer about the birria bánh mì. That is originally made with goat, but mostly with beef. Maybe you're suggesting he or she with some Vietnamese element.
Oh, okay. Is that what we're looking for?
To go with goat and beef.
I guess when I'm looking at the birria taco, I'm thinking about the taco with the cheese, the braised meat inside, folded, and I'm dipping into the stock element, right? So if for a Viet version of that or a banh mi version of that, I want to see that cheese in there. At least I want to try that. I want to cut the banh mi in half, put the cheese in there, fry it, try that. I think a big-ass braised goat leg that you pull apart and shred is cool. If you want to do the loin and have it and grill it and have it kind of not such a braised pull-apart texture and having a more of a tender slice texture, either way would work in there. Yeah, and then I'm loading the banh mi up, really just with the cheese, the meat, a crap ton of onion, a lot of cilantro, and then I have my stock that I'm dipping the banh mi into. So I'm serving it as a French dip. That would be my strategy I would do with it. When I'm thinking of that taco, I don't really think of anything else in there. I'm just thinking of meat, onion, and the dip, and the cilantro. And all those elements work perfectly. I mean, I would add fish sauce. Maybe I'd do it as like a little bit more of a thit kho chung style with this sort of thing. Caramelized sugar, fish sauce in the broth that I'm dipping into. That'll really bring Viet flavors into it. And I'd probably start with pickled garlic in it or on the side. Some sort of pickle would be good.
People said you miss Costco.
Yeah, I do miss Costco. Costco is a great store. It's top tier. Costco has a good hot dog too. And it's cheap. The price point on the hot dog is a great price. All right, so I'm going to fry this. I want to get some color on the pork. And as the fat, there's a lot of fat in this pork, so the fat's going to come out and we'll start frying. I'm just sitting here squirting that bread with water because I don't have any water in that oven.
K-Man 3410. The bún bò Huế pizza. A pizza 4P tom yum would be great.
As a what? Here?
Yeah.
A bún bò Huế pizza add 4 piece?
Or it's similar to the pizza 4P tom yum.
Yeah, because I've never seen a bún bò pizza at 4 piece. I've seen a bò kho pizza, and I've seen the tom yum, but I've never seen a bún bò Huế, if that's a thing. If it's not, it would be good. I had a bò kho pizza at Pizza Hut, which was not very good. It was okay. All right, so now this pork is cooked, but I'm going to keep going. I want to get some crispy. I want to get some deep color now on this thing.
K-Man suggest for the theme is like close to Iron Chest, the show that you really like.
So what, getting a mystery ingredient, that kind of thing?
Yeah.
So that would be like a challenge in my view. Because like I have to get the mystery ingredient on Thursday or even Wednesday because then we're prepping the day before. Yeah, so that would be, I would say, a challenge. I put that on the challenge vote.
Bristol fan asked, what do you think of mì chùm ngây?
Which one?
Mì chùm ngây. IMO is seriously underrated.
Mì chung ngai.
Mì chùm ngây. I heard that before, but
Ngai, I don't know what that is. Mì chung, it's an egg noodle.
let me search. I think it's a 0 calories noodle, right?
I never heard of it. Mì chung ngai. Ngai, I don't know.
Mì chùm ngây.
Is it an egg white noodle? Is that why it's 0 calorie?
It's chùm ngây is a type of leaf.
Oh, is it like an algae noodle, like Korean thing? Like a gelatin?
It's made from powder of a tree.
I think this might be konjac flour. Konjac. I've seen this in Japanese cuisine. It's kind of a crunchy gelatin that they use as a noodle. What do I think of it? If I'm thinking of the right thing, go ahead.
Moringa.
Oh, moringa, yeah. I haven't had it in a long time. I think I know it as konjac flour, the moringa. Is that a leaf that looks like the little tiny leaf?
Yeah.
I never had it. I never had it. I know the leaf. I know the plant you're talking about. But I've never had a noodle made from that plant. Is that a new trending thing, or is that traditional?
Moringa noodles, the Vietnamese one, is really good. With the fan set.
With the what? Okay.
With the fan.
I'll look for it. I'll look for it. That sounds cool. I'm always excited about a new noodle. I'm excited about new anything. All right, so while this pork is going, we're very close. I'm going to cut the cilantro.
Oh, it's really expensive.
The noodle's really expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I have a bell pepper in my refrigerator, so I'm just going to use it. I don't want to waste it. I'm going to put this in the pork. This was not my intention this morning when I coming in today, but I saw it in the fridge. I was like, all right, I'm not wasting this thing. So this is perfect timing anyway. I'll small dice it, throw it in, use it up.
Jeff, what do you think of mì Quảng?
Mì Quảng is top tier, one of the best dishes. Like that's highly underrated, top. Love it. And I think the best mì Quảng in Saigon right now is mì Quảng Quan Vu in District 3. That's my favorite spot. They have incredible cao lao and they have incredible mì Quảng. It's the best. I think it's hard to find good mì Quảng in Saigon. I think that part's not cool. I wish it was more readily available and at a good level. But when you find a good bowl, it's amazing.
I think it's widely available, but it's hard to find a good one.
Yeah, widely. I don't even think widely available. I think every neighborhood has it.
Yeah.
Every neighborhood at least has one, but it's hard to find a good one for sure. And all the chain ones or like the franchise locations, they're pretty good. Mi Wang Mi Sun is probably the best of the chain ones, like I think it's Mi Wang, is it Ba An or Ba Go, or like 3 brothers or 3 sisters or something. That one's okay. Mi Wang Mi Sun is better in my opinion. But Quan Vo is the best.
Please Gaming asks any American dish in Vietnam that you think is better than in the States?
That's a good question.
Like
Ooh.
pizza or pasta?
No, but that's a good question. I think we're almost... Is his mic off? Turn Liam's mic off.
Yes, my God.
Huh? Okay. I think we're getting to the point where a lot of American dishes in Vietnam are almost as good or as good as what you can get in America. But better than America? Not yet. Not that I'm seeing. Actually, that's not true. There's one spot. There's a spot called Bikini Bottom in Da Nang. They have 2 locations, one in Da Nang and one in Hoi An. Their Western food kicks ass. Their chicken sandwich kicks ass. They're doing it right. It's better than a lot of American food I've had in America. So Bikini Bottom, you deserve a shout out. Okay, I'm doing black peppers in the pork now, purely to not waste them, and this is a good time to add them.
One common said chungay is a kind of vegetable like rau ngót. They mix it in with the noodle, make the noodle healthier, as they said. But she don't know it is real or not.
Okay, but so it still has calories. It's a wheat noodle with that. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I know the leaf. I definitely know the leaf, and I know they use that leaf for medicinal benefits. They make it in pill form too. So I'm not surprised if it makes the noodle healthier. That's cool.
Well, a lot of people asking about Michael Corsarosa.
Michael Crosserosa! Michael Cross the Road, sir, will be very happy about your concern for him. Yes, he'll be very excited. He's having a wonderful time out in Phu Quoc, I assume. Meeting new friends, hanging out with old friends, getting closer to new friends, I'm sure. But he hasn't had a beach trip in a long time, so I'm sure he's pumped. Having a good day off. He's getting ready to work his ass off. He'll be back on Wednesday. When the banh mi shop happens, he's going to get his little ass working. So we'll see. All right, cilantro I'm going to cut up fine.
Okay, we have the result for the poll.
Oh, cool. Let's see what the poll results are.
The challenge win with 43%.
Okay. Okay.
Cuisine is 26%. Next is cultural reference 80% and ingredient is 30%.
Cultural reference is 18%?
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you for that. Okay. Challenge. Okay. So maybe like a week before, if the pop-up's on Friday, so maybe what we'll do is this Friday we're having the Christmas theme. And probably this Friday I'll ask for a challenge. And maybe that Monday as well, just in case you're not alive on Friday with us. On Monday I'll re-ask the same question. And we'll put that in a poll on Tuesday. And then the following week, that'll be the challenge or the theme we go for. Maybe we'll do it like that. So we have some time for you guys to vote. And then I have time to plan a menu. That could be cool. Thank you for that. And how about the next question is going to be, tomorrow my wife will come in here and she will cook a Vietnamese dish, and I'll kind of stand by and ask questions, and we can ask her questions together. What would you like to see her make? So let's give you 4 options. We can say can quai ma. So this is a purple yam soup. Let's just say it in English. A purple yam soup. A sweet and sour fish soup, canh chua, lemongrass chicken, or, Liam, what do you like that mommy makes so much? Let me think one more. Or braised fish. Those are definitely in her wheelhouse, staples that she makes all the time. So let's see those four. Pick which one you think is most exciting you'd like to see tomorrow, and we'll get that done. I already talked to her about cooking in here. She was a little reluctant, but then she's like, okay, I'm in.
Okay, the option is purple yam soup.
Yep.
Vietnamese braised fish.
Yep.
Fish soup. What the?
Sweet and sour. Canh chua. Sweet and sour fish soup. Or lemongrass chicken. All right, this pork is looking good to me. It's good. It's good. A little salty, a little bit sweet. I like the flavor a lot, actually. The texture's nice. It's a little bit chewy. I think Liam's going to like it. All right, let's add all the Chinese chive now. I know as a young cook, seasoning stuff was such a skill to learn. And I would go back to the same pot and season 15, 20 times. I still do sometimes. But just being older and more experienced and my fingers are getting better, sometimes I just nail it, you know? And that always feels so good. When you get when your first seasoning is like on point, it's like, oh shit, yes, I'm doing it. Oh, now this looks so Christmassy. I like this look. I like the bell pepper in there.
Mainly asked, is this a Teflon non-stick pan?
This is a blue steel or a French steel pan. It is not a non-stick. It is a heavy metal pan. It's not a cast iron. It's different than a cast iron, but it's similar to a cast iron. So this is my favorite kind of pan. It has basically all the benefits of a cast iron pan, but it's a little bit thinner and a little bit lighter, but still has that great heat retention. And it still has the same kind of thing where you develop the seasoning layer over time, and it becomes nonstick. Although this pan just got ruined, I had to re-season it this morning, so it's not as good as it was, but it's still good. And this looks awesome. I like this look a lot. I'm very excited about this. And we're going to do some cilantro. And I'm probably going to kill the heat on this. Or maybe I'm just going to put it off to the side. Let's taste it one more time. Make sure we're on point with the seasoning here.
User J2U6, what made you choose Vietnam over other countries like Japan, Korea, China?
Originally, Japan was my number one. Japan was where I thought my life was going when I was a young kid. I appreciated the craftsmanship of Japanese chefs and Japanese knife makers, and I love Japanese horror movies too. And so that was the plan. I was going to go there. When I saw Bourdain come and have street food in Vietnam, I just said, I want to eat street food. Like, it just was a switch. I was like, I want to go eat street food in Vietnam. And I thought I was going to come here for a year, then I was going to go to China, then go to India, and then still go to Japan. I got here. I just liked it so much. I just loved the vibe. I loved the culture. I loved how chill everything was. I went from working at Alenia in Chicago, which is like the top of the top, the most upscale dining experience you can have. And then I came here, and it's just... I was having great food, but I was just eating it on the side of the street. There was something about how relaxed and casual it was, but still delicious, that really caught my attention. And I was just like, I'm into this. And it was so cool to see, even street food, you see people who are obviously very wealthy pulling up in a nice car, they're looking great. They still want to eat the same street food. They still want to eat bom bom hoi in the street. They're still going to grab a banh mi on the street because the food is just so good, everybody gets it. Everybody appreciates it. So I like that part. That really was cool. All right, let's check this rice. And now it's really interesting to me when I went to Japan and I saw it, and I just think about how differently my life would have been if I was in Japan. I would be such a rule follower, like just rigid person. And, you know, maybe I would have done okay in that environment, but really at my core, I'm a wild man. Like, I don't like structure. I don't like rules at all. So the chaos of Saigon really suits my personality.
Chef, the poll is racing between sweet and sour, between tang chua and lemongrass chicken.
Okay, great, great. So we'll see if there's a clear winner in the results. We'll do it. If it's a pretty close tie, I'll just talk to my wife and see what she wants. See which one she'd rather do tomorrow. But even if yours is not the winner, we'll definitely do it again in the future. I'm sure she's gonna have a good time. Let's check this rice. Let's see if this is gonna make or break the dish. Okay. I'm gonna fluff this out. And with a pilaf, the rice is gonna be, it's not gonna stick together. The goal is to have individual grains. That's why we fry it with the oil. So this is definitely gonna have a different texture than a traditional white rice would have. Honestly, when I'm looking at it right now, it looks like it's overcooked. It looks like the moisture level is too high in it, but we'll taste it. It smells shrimpy. I hope it's not salty because the pork is seasoned pretty heavily.
Hi, Place Gaming. Did Michael move to Vietnam and start working with you?
Did Michael move to Vietnam and start working with me?
Yeah.
Michael is here. He has no desire nor intention to leave. He loves Vietnam right now, so he's not leaving unless he gets kicked out for some reason. He's staying as long as he can. Okay. This is like weird to me because I don't know why when I eat it I'm expecting to taste white rice, but the flavor of the shrimp is powerful. And it does have a pilaf texture. I think the water level's fine. It could be a few drops less, but texturally, this is a pilaf texture. Good. Okay, I think it's gonna be good. Okay, cool. We can put this together. But yes, Michael is definitely working with me in different aspects. He's becoming more just kind of a overall brand manager, and working with different local brands and foreign brands and trying to bring them into the studio and get us into sponsorship, just working our relationships. That's what he's good at. He's good at talking to people.
Place Gaming asks, how long after moving to Vietnam did you meet your wife?
I met my wife the day I got here. Literally. Which is pretty cool. Bada bing. All right, there's my roll. I'll let this thing chill out. Give me this thing. We had a little bust out on the bottom. We're gonna go a little longer.
K-Man asks, is she going to use tamarind or citrus for the canh chua?
Ah, that's a good question. Good question. She's always done tamarind, and very recently, she started using the lime juice instead of tamarind, and she likes it. I do like both. I like it with lime. I like it with tamarind. I think I probably prefer tamarind, but I know she thinks the lime juice makes it cleaner, nicer, and more delicate. It's like, okay, fine. They're both good, but I don't mind a little dirty tamarind too. I like tamarind. Leo, I'm going to give you the cute bowl, okay?
A Sang NN1507. Chad, do you miss In-N-Out Burger?
I never had In-N-Out. I've never had it. Never. So, no, I don't. But I'm sure I would. Liam, I want to get you a nice... Ooh, how about we do this for you?
The poll is exactly
50-50?
50-50 between canh chua and lemongrass chicken.
Well, okay. That's cool. All right, let's start you with a small portion, Liam, and you can have more if you want more, okay? I'm going to go old school with my rice presentation. Oh, I can even move this. You like that, Tang? Does that work for you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, let's go old school.
K-Man asks, can you do an episode explaining the difference between rau rừng and rau muống? I think it's pretty different.
Rau rung and rau muống are totally different things. Yeah, totally different. I can, for sure. You know, we can do it like, and that kind of feedback or that kind of request is great It just gives me something to build off of. So one day we could just make one dish using rau mung and run one dish using rau rung, and we could show both off. And that'll be cool. This looks good. I'm gonna throw a little bit of cabbage on here. Tang, do we have a way, like when we get a suggestion like that, is there a way that we can quick save it, or, I mean, we could just take a snapshot, but something so we can make sure we remember that.
Yeah, I can put it on favorite on eCam.
Okay, so let's do that. Favorite that comment.
But
and then
it's saved though. Let me.
Okay, yeah, we're still. Hopefully, we'll. If we don't have a way to save it right now, we're gonna figure that out. So when you guys have a good suggestion like that, we can go for it, or not. You know, not forget it. Bada bing, young man, you about to eat lunch, dude. Let me get you a cool spoon. Here.
I'm not sure, but I think rau rung is coming from the jungle, right?
Yeah, rau rung is jungle. Yeah, but when I say rau rung, it could literally be jungle herbs that are for like wrapping, for like banseo, or it could be rau rung is like the jungle leaf that's stir fried with beef or stir fried with garlic. Both great. Okay, can I take this? You got this?
What do you have here?
Okay, we have a shrimp pilaf with minced caramelized pork, Chinese chives. Let me change that. I take it back. Garlic chive. Garlic chive and Chinese chive, two different things to me. Shrimp pilaf, stir-fried caramelized pork, garlic chives, bell pepper, and some pickled mustard leaf on the side. Looks good. With the outro, the music coming right when the spoon lands. Wow, it's perfect timing. Incredible. Here you go, young man. Let's see what he thinks about it. Do you think he's gonna like it? Do you think he's gonna like it? I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna like it. You like it? Oh, I want to eat it. I think my goal today was to make this for him. I think I'm also gonna go ahead and produce a ham today. I'm gonna start this for Friday. Friday is the Christmas theme. So I want to start making a cure mix to make a ham. I have a hunk of pork I'm going to make a ham, and I also have a whole duck. So I'm going to make a whole duck ham and then roast it. That's part of the game plan too. So I'm going to make a little bowl of this for me to munch on. And then I'm going to get started with that.
MKang27 said, did your kid love eating snail and clam?
Liam, do you love eating snails and clams?
Yeah.
You do? Do you have a favorite snail or clam that you can think of?
Not really.
Yeah. I think they're definitely gonna like clams, scallops, shellfish more than the snails. With the snails, I think the stuffed snail, they like that one. The upland saoyua they like. What's that? What's the up that's like it's kind of tan and has black stripes, the most expensive one? No, not saltwit. No. I forget the one. It's kind of, it's up. And the shell kind of turns around like this. They're about this big. They're the expensive snail. The kids like that one too. I forget the name of that one. But they do like that. You like the food?
Yeah.
You got a rating? Would you go back? Would you go back to this restaurant?
It's not even a restaurant.
I know. Well, it's CKSK. It's the best restaurant in the city right now. Very nice job, Tang. Wait till you see what Tang's got going on. Great idea. There we go. We need a rating. Bang it. This is good. Three, two, one. Let's see it. A 9.5. That's pretty accurate. It's really good. I like it a lot. Yeah.
Comfort Foodie asks, is there any animal protein that you enjoy using in USA but not have access to in Vietnam?
animal protein I enjoy using in the U.S. that I don't have access to in Vietnam. Turkey. I mean, I don't use that much turkey in America, but I do like it. It's hard to get here. Everything else we can get. I mean, the level of beef is definitely better in America. The level of beef for sure is way better. But we can pay for frozen Australian beef or frozen American beef. Any other proteins in America? No, we can get, I mean, there's more proteins here that are available. So it's not like there's stuff in the States I can't get here. No.
Lamb, how about lamb?
Good point. Lamb. That's a great answer. Yes, 100%, 1,000,000% lamb. I love lamb. The older I get, the more I love it. And that's very hard to get here. See, it's so hard to get, I just blocked it out of my mind because I'm just sad that I can't have it.
Lemongrass chicken can vote for your lemongrass chicken.
Lemongrass chicken's on top now?
No, it's on the bottom. It's losing to Kangaroo, so.
No problem. Canchua will be the dish then. That's not an issue.
Okay, I think it's good. And the poll now, it's pretty obvious. I'm gonna leave the poll for about 2 more minutes. But I think Kanchua is winning.
Awesome. Canchua is the way. Fantastic. All right. I'm gonna keep nibbling on that rice as we go. And I'm gonna break down this duck as the next thing we're gonna do today.
When Felix asks, have you tried all the food in Ho Chi Minh City? I think that is impossible.
Yes! No. Yes, it is impossible. It is impossible to try all the food in one district. I tried. But when you get through half the district, by the time you get to the end of that district, there's all this new stuff that closed and new stuff that opened. So there's always new. You can't eat this city. It's impossible to eat this whole city. There's always something opening. Good, good. The rice is so flavorful. I like it.
After 1507, I remember you talking about your wife eat a whole chicken, then you fall in love with that. Is that true? I don't think so.
She ate the whole quail. There's a whole quail and she ate the head with the beak and just crunched through the whole head. And I was like, wow, I like her.
Typical Vietnamese girl right there.
Mm-hmm.
Every Vietnamese girl can do that. Eight Ball Fever asks, hello chat and CKSK, is lá é actually Thai basil? No.
Is what?
Lá é.
No, it's different. It's different. No, la is a different leaf, but it's a cool leaf. Here, you want to try it?
Yeah.
Yeah, la is cool though, and I like all the hot pot with using the la air. I believe it's called holy basil.
You can taste the shrimp shell.
You can taste the shrimp, right? It's super strong. The shrimp flavor is good. Yeah, I dig the shrimp flavor. All right. So my intention now is to cure the duck and have it as like a whole roasted duck. I'm debating about just roasting the breasts and taking the legs off, or roasting the whole bird. I think the whole bird would be pretty cool, even if I just use the breasts for the actual dinner. I don't use the legs, I'll eat them later. But so I just got a duck in the market, and I'm just gonna clean it right now.
And can 27 asks, do you like gata or normal chicken?
I like both. It depends on the situation, depends on what we're trying to do. I think I definitely lean towards normal industrial chicken because it's what I grew up on. But the gata, the garden chicken, the wild chicken, in certain situations, it's the way to go. It's good.
Chef Cat as the best bánh xèo place in Vietnam.
That I can answer. To me, there's two answers for that are appropriate. Bun Sale Rao Rong in District 4. Maybe the best. Top. Bun Sale, I think it's Bun Sale and Some, or Bun Sale Som and, something like that, in District 10, or in District 5 on the border of B5 and D10. Ngop Sun, that's what it is, Ngop Sun. Bun Sale Ngop Sun. That's a top tier one as well. Bun Sale Ngop Sun is more delicate. It's a very thin batter. It is Mekong style, so it's gigantic. But the batter's super thin. I love the texture. It's very airy. And the Bun Sale Rao Rong is super crispy. More vegetable choices, so I appreciate that about it. But those are both very good, different styles. Either one works.
Check out the bánh xèo videos on YouTube.
Yeah, check out the Bun Sale video. We did a whole thing on it.
With the fan asked, do you like chicken feet? He's done. I don't like it.
I don't
just feel like you eating bone.
Yeah, I don't love it. I can eat a few, but I'm not like all excited to get down on some chicken feet. It doesn't do much for me.
Oh, this one is exciting. When we walk ask, can you sing any Vietnamese song?
I like Ngot band a lot. So all the Ngot band stuff I'm pretty familiar with. I think Mot Dem Sai is something that everybody, if you listen to Viet music, you're going to know.
You know, Một Đêm Say is actually a version of Stairway to Heaven.
What?
It's an abandoned song to play in the guitar shop.
Oh, I see. Well, it's a lot easier to play than Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven's a hard song. That Mot Dem Sai is a freaking easy song to play, so I'm sure a lot of people play it.
Oh, that song got hate so much because everyone just keep singing it.
Mot Dem Sai got so much hate?
Yeah.
That's a great song. It's a great song. Top tier. Definitely one of the best Viet songs, I think. And even it means something if as a foreigner I hear it for the first time, I don't understand it, but I still like it. That means something. That's a good sign. All right.
Too tired. As I never had meatloaf before. Does it taste like chả in general?
No. Meatloaf is a very different texture than chả. Meatloaf is closer to a Italian meatball than it is to any sort of Viet sausage or Viet chả. And flavor-wise, it's very ketchupy. You can think of it as a soft hamburger. It's like if you had a really thick hamburger, it's kind of like that, but just soft because it has egg yolks in it and it has bread inside.
User day 2, you ask any plans to come back to the state? Your kids miss the state?
We'll definitely come back and visit. But to live, no, not right now. There's no big plans. Right now, the visiting, we typically will go back in December. We're not going back this year because I just wanted to the studio's starting to roll now. We got some things moving. We have some reservations made, so I kind of have to stick to them. But I think we might go back in the summer. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to finish in the sink area. I'll do this later because I don't have a camera over there. But I'm just going to wash this bird out. And really, all I'm gonna do is make a cure mix with just some salt, some sugar, some spices, and some pink salt, some nitrate salt, and soak that duck in there for the next 3 days. That's it. This should be a very simple process.
Can you do an episode on how to cook a chum bucket? Chad?
Chum bucket?
What
A
is
chum bucket? What's a chum bucket? Is that a SpongeBob reference?
I think it's it.
I did. What I make? I made chum franchise. I didn't make a chum bucket.
It's a
You know what chum bucket is? What's in a chum bucket?
chum.
Chum. Perfect. If is that a? Am I making? Is that a specific dish, or am I making something inspired by a chum bucket? What's the plan there? But yeah. I think, yeah, this is, as I said, this is tomorrow we'll do the sweet and sour soup. Next Monday we'll make the dough for gingerbread. And then maybe we'll make cupcakes too, because we're getting close to Christmas, so we want to have all the Christmas gear ready. And Tuesday we'll bake the gingerbread, and we still won't make the house yet. Maybe we'll make the house on a different day. The gingerbread's just a couple-day process.
Holy Star asks, I want to see you make something which can dip with canh chua.
Dip with canh chua.
What? Dip with canh chua?
Wait, I'm making something that I'm going to dip into a canh chua broth?
It sounds wrong. Rice?
It sounds wrong, but I kind of like the wrong. Can I make a French dip style dipping into canh chua? So I had some kind of fish in there, roasted fish banh mi that I dip into a canh chua broth? Maybe. Maybe fried shrimp, like a fried shrimp po' boy that I could dip into a canh chua. That could be interesting. That could be interesting. You may have just triggered something there. Okay, there's a challenge. Okay, let's say that. What day is this? Monday, Tuesday. Can't do it Tuesday. Yes, it'll come up. It'll come up. I like that idea. Put that on the favorite one. I like that.
Thank you, Holy Star.
Thank you, Holy Star. Yeah. All right, so that's really all I wanted to do today. My last big thing is get that duck done, but I'm not going to do that right now. It's just going to be, I'm going to be in the sink for 10 minutes, so it's not going to be great streaming content. We'll give it another 5 minutes. If you have any questions or any other things, let us know now. I'm probably going to eat another bowl of rice, because that sounds good to me.
Okay, so I'm not going to end the poll now, and definitely the canh chua is winning.
Canh chua is the winner. That's good.
41%.
41?
Yeah.
Cool. My wife will be pumped.
Lemongrass chicken is 28%, Vietnamese braised fish is 22%, and purple yam soup is 9%. Probably because people don't know what purple yam soup is.
Yeah, that's very possible. And maybe we'll even have all 3 kids here, and then they can rate the dish. We'll see if they like Mommy's canh chua, Mommy's sweet and sour soup. You think you're going to like Mommy's sweet and sour soup? You like Mommy's sweet and sour soup? Is that a yes or no? What are you watching? What are you on right now? What are you looking at?
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Oh, that's okay. Keep your training, young man. He's going to be a professional Fortnite player and buy his daddy a house. Right?
What?
Yeah, listen. You got to pay back your cool old dad who lets you play Fortnite and improve. There will be a Fortnite pop-up eventually. I know that. I did thinking about doing one like Liam, because we can make chug jugs, and we can make like what are the little barrel? What's the small vials? Minis. Yeah, we can make minis and stuff. There's a lot of Fortnite fun to be had.
A big pot.
Yeah, big pot. Make a big pot.
Maybe even a
Do you like the rice pilaf?
Yeah.
Do you like the rice? You like this texture? It's a different texture.
I like the flavor.
Yeah.
The texture can be a little bit more crunchy. Is that fried rice or is it normal rice?
Fried? No, it's normal.
Or it's normal?
Yeah.
Then it's okay.
I think if you don't fry the rice in the oil with the onion like I did, the texture will be closer to what you're used to, and then you would still have this flavor.
I plan to give you something really special, but I don't know if I should give it to you or not. It's
What?
called choking salt.
Choking salt?
Yeah.
Is that jail?
No, it's muối sặc. You eat it with the bánh tráng, and you mix it with bánh tráng, but it's really gluten, and then when you open the bag, you get choked because it's so It's been so fine.
Okay. I'm in. I like it. You have it or what?
I have.
You have it here right now? Oh, okay. Well, maybe tomorrow. We'll do it on stream. I'll choke in front of everybody. It'll be fun. I never heard of it. Is it just regular salt, just super fine?
It's make uh, with the red chili, the really small red chili, and salt. It's close to muối tôm, the shrimp salt.
I really like this. I think it's awesome. And I think tonight we'll make the rice again. Maybe not a pilaf style, just straight in the rice cooker. And we'll have some kind of goy. Even a shrimp goy or something. That'd be good.
Comfort foodie add with the influence of Western culture and Vietnamese rapid economic growth to using street food, and some of the Vietnamese long-standing family-owned eatery will fall away.
It's a good question. I think there's risk. I definitely think there's risk. I think we're gonna lose the local Viet shops. What's it called? Hoa something. The local places that sell the convenience stuff and chips and all that kind of crap. Something Hoa or Hoa something.
In District 1?
No. Just in general. Your local Dap Hoa?
Yeah.
Dap Hoa. Like the local convenience store of just the woman who has to sell stuff out of her house. I think we're gonna lose that. Which is kind of a fun thing and kind of cool, but you know what? Shopping at 7-Eleven or GS25 or Winmart or Family Mart, it's just a better experience. So in terms of that convenience store vibe, like there's a reason why people go to 7-Eleven or GS25 instead of their local lady. So I don't think that's gonna last. Street food, I think the biggest concern is really government regulations more than actual just like people's culture. Because the local people, they love the food. You know, the kids are going to eat McDonald's and KFC. And that's sad, but they're going to eat it because they like it. But they still like the local stuff. And all the adults like the local stuff. So I think the only thing that's really going to kill the street food would just be government regulations. If they want it out, that will be the biggest challenge to get through. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully they see the value of street food to this culture, and that's what a lot of tourists want. A lot of tourists want that experience. We want that motorbike culture. We want the street food culture. So hopefully it gets preserved. But there's definitely a risk. And if we lost it, man, that would be a crushing blow. Crushing blow. It would really, I'm sure it would hurt me a lot. It would hurt a lot of people a lot. And it would hurt all the vendors, too. It would destroy the vendors. The food culture here is one of the best things about this place. It's one of the most unique things about this place. And I don't want it to shrink. I want it to expand. I want other countries to learn how to do street food. Like it's when we have food that is easily and readily available, it's just, it makes it fun and it makes it healthy for people. We stop eating all the packaged bull crap.
Purpley Blue Tree said, Chad, you're a great father.
I'm trying. Thank you.
M Kang 27, what do you think about phá lấu?
I like it. I like it. Well, when you say phá lấu, I assume you're meaning beef. I assume it's like phá lấu with coconut milk, Saigon style. So I do really like it. I prefer it in a cup with the banh mi on the side, dipping inside. And there's a couple really good phá lấu ball in District 4 that I do go to often, and I like to take tours too. If I'm doing a food tour and I have the right kind of tourist that seems open-minded and really wants to sit local on the street, I will take them to phá lấu a lot because I think it's something they've never had before. Usually gets them excited, and usually even if one person or two people of the group are kind of freaked out, the broth, the coconut milk broth, is just so damn good. So just dipping the bread in there, pretty much everybody likes that. So I get that a lot. I don't love the phá lấu in a banh mi inside. Like when you get like at a Hawaii spot or the roasted pork spots, I don't love that style. It's okay. And then just phá lấu in general, just like organs and stuff, pork organs or chow lam, that kind of thing. I love that too. I'm into that.
Comfort foodie. He would love the opportunity to cook with you in the studio, Jeff.
Who is this?
Comfort foodie.
It's possible. It's possible. Send us an email at cksk@chadkubanoff.com. Tell us who you are, what you do, and why you want to come. I don't just open the space up to just random people because really I don't know who you are. And I don't know your cooking ability. Is this going to be valuable content? Is this going to be like, what it is? So I just try to be a little bit restrictive on how I let people in and who they are. And like, is this going to be content I think people are going to like? Or I think it's going to work or something like that. So if you're a chef or a cook and you have something you want to demo on a Monday or Tuesday, that's probably the best chance to get into the space and use the space. Because I do think part of the reason tomorrow we're going to have my wife come in and cook is I want to start using this space on Mondays and Tuesdays to have Vietnamese chefs or any chef come in and demo a dish and show us what to do. So previous what we did with Chef Easy from Singapore, how he showed us how to cook the salmon. I'd love to get someone who makes bún bò or pho or bún chả, whatever they make on the street. They make it every day. Come in, show us how to do it. So we can start documenting traditional Vietnamese food, street culture, that kind of thing. And then if we have chefs traveling from overseas, they want to come in and promote their restaurant, promote their book, whatever they got going in, come in, show us a demo, let's talk about it, let's learn. So that's kind of how I see this space moving forward to on Mondays and Tuesdays. If it's not me cooking directly for that sweet young man over there or somebody else, we'll have other chefs come in and do demos so we can all learn together. That's part of the plan. All right, I'm going to start packing up. So any other comments or questions? We got another 5 minutes. But this.
Lopez, love the live chat.
Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, it's hard. I know on Fridays, I'm so focused on the guests that we have. It's hard to be aware of you and talk to you and just kind of answer your questions. So that's Mondays and Tuesdays like this. It's much easier to really just focus on you and have a little bit more of a relaxed atmosphere and a better live stream, in my opinion. Hopefully. If you're watching us on Twitch or Kick, just give us a little thumbs up, a little, hey, we're watching, just so I know, because I'm curious how those platforms are going and how we start building on them. But all the YouTube comments, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
Oh, we got a follow on Twitch.
Yeah, new Twitch follower. Thank you. So excited.
Lucky Star.
Lucky Star, baby. Lucky Star. Thank you for the follow. This is going to be a cool space. It's getting better. We're working on it. I don't know how I buy so many plastic containers and I never have any plastic containers. Nope. Nope. Well, my wife is going to be happy. I'm coming home with gifts. I got cool rice, good mince meat, and a loaf of bread. Pretty cool.
Nguyễn Hoàng Phúc asks, have you given any consideration for sticky rice ingredient like guk food, mung bean, magenta leaf, black rice?
Have I given any consideration for what? Using these ingredients?
Yeah, I think so. For the pop-up, I think.
Yeah, I used guk fruit recently. Oh, I used guk fruit on a cornbread. But yeah, definitely, absolutely. I think I've had some reluctance on going like too hardcore with like some local ingredients because I'm afraid people will just immediately be turned off, like durian. But more and more, I'm kind of less concerned about what the people in the pop-up will like and more just about cooking food that I think is interesting and hopefully you like. But like the guk fruit is definitely a little foreign. The flavor's not wild, so that part's kind of cool. What was the other thing? Guk fruit, jackfruit, and...
mung bean, magenta.
Yeah, mung bean. Like mung bean's hard too. Mung bean, I like mung bean, but it definitely can... It's hard. Like I get reluctant where I think I'm just going to be starting at a 7 from somebody if we're out of 10, and it's like a mung bean, so they already have a difficulty appreciating the ingredient. But I think more and more I'm less concerned about that. If I'm excited, I do it. So that's just kind of the way we're going to go. I have used the mung bean and the guk I have used before here. I think I made a mung bean sorbet not too long ago.
Egg bowl fever. Have you had the $100 pho from An restaurant? If yes, was it worth it? An restaurant.
Yeah, hang on. I haven't. I haven't had it. It seems hard. It's a lot of money for a bowl of pho, and I don't understand the setup. I don't understand when people have the pho and they put the lime in the pho and they pour the broth like that, or the way the herbs are presented. It just I don't understand the format that much. No, I haven't had it. I haven't been to Anang yet. I'm curious to try it, but it's not, in terms of a dining, it's not the top of my list of dining that I want to try. There's a few other spots that are higher up there, so it'll probably take me a while before I get to go try it eventually. But it's a classic. I mean, it's huge here, so I'm sure it's good. There's no way it's not good with all the recommendations and notoriety it's getting. It definitely seems pricey, though. Some of the stuff, like the little mini banh mi thing, is quite high for what you're getting there. It seems like it.
Martha Lopez just follow you on Twitch as well. Thank you.
Thank you for the Twitch follow. We want to build. Twitch is a whole new platform for us, so I don't understand Twitch culture yet. So we got to figure all this out, learn it, and all the gifted subs and all that stuff. That's all new to me. Let's say 2 more minutes and we're out. This is a 9, by the way. I really like it. I know. You want more? Okay. Yeah, I dig it. This is the kind of thing where before I would feel like this is so simple. Can I serve this in a pop-up? But now it would be kind of the thing of be like, I'm just freaking doing it. Even if this seems simple and humble, it's pretty damn tasty.
This question is interesting.
Tang is shaking over there. What's going on?
Do you stream all your pop-up dinner? I'm interested, but I'm in booking a reservation, but don't want to be on stream.
We have been streaming all the pop-up dinners. We have some seats in the house that are definitely less visible. We did have guests last week too that did not want to be on stream at all. So there is 2 seats in there. If you come into the space, I cannot guarantee you're not going to be on camera. So if you cannot be on camera, that's not acceptable to you. This is not the right environment for you. It's not the right experience for you. Booking a private reservation is possible. You can book out the space if you wanted to. I can't do it all the time, but if the timing is right, I might be able to accommodate. And I'm debating about not streaming Fridays and just filming them. But you would still be on camera, just wouldn't be streamed. But yeah, if you're coming in the space, you need to be open to the idea that you will appear at least in a corner in the background somehow on camera. You don't have to talk. You don't have to be part of the show, but your face may be visible. That's the reality of this space. My last bite. Getting to the end. Last questions are coming in right now. This is it. let's take 2 more questions. Call it a day.
Comfort foodie, this is a big question.
Go ahead.
Okay. There's a delicate balance to have the late great Bourdain, an intriguing foreigner to introduce and live amazing country like Vietnam. Also, he feel like it can be generally negative, oversaturated, and positively eye-opening to people that are naive about different culture to food. Can you talk about your concern with foreign blog influencer view on this matter? Oh, that is a great question.
I don't love all of the content of. Even, I'm looking at it yesterday on YouTube. It's just like, if I just make content that's how much does it cost to live in Vietnam? Here's how much I spend in Saigon. Here's how when we're just purely talking about money and how cheap it is. I don't love that content. It works. So like, there's part of me that's just like, hey, maybe I should just make a couple videos like that. They're gonna hit, but it's not how I want. And I'm a foreigner here. I have no control over anything. but it's not how I want Vietnam to be promoted, and it's not the kind of tourists nor like expats I think are positive to attract into the country. But even content that I think is bad or influencers that I don't particularly like, just them talking about Vietnam or traveling to Vietnam or anything about Vietnam, even if it's in not a culturally appropriate way, even if it's offensive in the way they're doing it, it still spreads the message. So even if I don't like what they say, their followers are seeing it, and their followers may become intrigued to come visit here, and maybe that's the beginning of a whole new branch of culture or humanity coming to check this place out and maybe live here, or maybe just come and spend some money here and build the economy. So I don't want to judge too hard, even on the people that I don't like what they're doing. It still spreads the message overall. All press is good press, basically. Yeah, I think as a viewer, you get to decide or get to choose, like, dude, I hate that influencer. I never watch his crap. That guy's cool. I like his stuff, whatever it is. But it all spreads how cool Vietnam is in different ways, in different areas, in different perspectives. Yeah. I think that answered the question, I hope.
Okay.
Calling a day?
That is all.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for watching. This is a new style. I hope you like this style. If you enjoyed this video, just give us a like, subscribe to the channel. If you want to go on a food tour with me, if you want to come to the CKSK studio and have a dinner here, check out chadkubanoff.com. Until next time, see you later. Peace. Thank you. Good to go?
Yeah.
Heteroy. Okay. How many?